私は新人アイドル有馬カナ。
You know, I'm pretty sure I've expressed it to you guys before, but Kana is my favorite character in 𝐒𝐮𝐲𝐸. Like, there's just something about her, like the self-deprecation, the overconfidence, the not being able to say what she wants to say. There's just something inside of me that goes like, I need to take care of this character. And I love every part of her. I think, from being able to see her as a like young little girl, like, 3 or 4 years old, and like kind of growing up, getting to see her backstory, all the troubles that she's kind of come across, all the experiences that she's had, even though she's so young, because she has in fact been in the industry now for over 10 years. She's experienced a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and she's just such a unique character. So I start the video off with just saying that selfishly, because she is my favorite character, this episode I thought was like one of the best episodes of the season so far. And it really is because Kana was the center of the episode. Not only is she going to be the center of 𝐒𝐻𝐿, until maybe another member comes in or something, but like she definitely was the center of attention this episode. And I think like there was nothing lost for it. I think there was a lot gained. Again, in my personal opinion, just because she is one of my favorite characters, is my favorite character, that when the anime decides to shift its focus to her, I suddenly become really enthralled in it. One thing too, before I kind of go on about the rest of the episode, is this was episode number 10, and we have one more episode left. So next week we're gonna get the big performance with 𝐒𝐻𝐿, and then I don't know how. I'm not really sure how Oshi no Ko is going to end, and I don't think that we've gotten any announcement for season 2 yet. Right now it looks like there is just yeah, it looks like there's just teasers and stuff like that. There might be I mean, there's a lot of stuff. If you look on Twitter, it seems like there's just like a lot of rumors and stuff, but nothing that's like 100% confirmed. There's a lot of things calling certain announcements. Looks like around May 23rd, there's like a leaker that had like a season 2 incoming, but it looks like just speculation and leaks. So it looks like, based on the popularity of this show, like we might get a season 2. So that's a good thing. But I'm wondering where they're gonna leave us off on episode number 11, and I wonder how that's gonna end. I hope that their first performance goes really, really well. And I imagine with Kana being a really good singer and the other two kind of being the dancers and stuff, I think it might go off really well, because she kind of got her swagger back this episode. Okay, let me take a step back. So again, focusing on Kana, I think that episode really, really shined for it. One of the things I thought was really interesting was the whole 𝐿𝐼 stuff. The guy with the mask. I literally said, when he was outside with Kana, kind of like really, talking about her, how he's paying attention. He was like, I bet you even hate bell peppers or whatever it is. And she was like, I do. She's like, are you a fan of me? And I was like, wow. I was like, what if this ended up being like, what a twist would it be if this 𝐿𝐼 guy ended up being Aqua? And I started going down a rabbit hole in my head. I was like, well, he has been with Strawberry Productions forever, and he is a YouTuber, and it would make sense that he's just kind of hiding it, and it wouldn't make sense that he's working with his stepmom or whatever, legal guardian or whatever she is. But then I was like, oh, they said something about 𝐿𝐼 being a ex, not producer, but like an ex choreographer for main idol groups. And I was like, well, Aqua couldn't have pulled that off because he's only 15 or 16 years old, or 15, I think he is, maybe 16 years old. So like, there's no way he could have pulled that off. So I like how it ended up coming to fruition, and I love how Kana was quote unquote like, maybe I can forget about Aqua, maybe I can fall in love with 𝐿𝐼 or whatever it is. I don't know why she had those thoughts. I think she's just really mad at Aqua. But later on in the episode, she sees later on that she goes downstairs because she can't sleep, and she figures out that this whole time has been 𝐿𝐼's been, Aqua's been pretending to be this 𝐿𝐼 guy, and that just like wrecks her whole world. And she was like, she couldn't sleep. It was all she could think about. She was like, why would he do that, and this and this and that, and blah blah blah. She was like, is it because he wanted me to take this serious? And she was just basically going on like this rant of like all these different scenarios. And I just like thought that it was hilarious that she basically fell in love with Aqua now twice. Like, she fell in love with him again. And I was like, yo, Aqua, you mean for that one. Like, you wrong for that one, bro. But that was a really cool thing. Then I really love the moment that she shared twice with Ruby. Once, Ruby shared with us, the viewers, and with Kana, kind of like her experience and why she's so excited about this and why she's confident and basically, let Kana know like she was in a place in the past where this would have never been possible. She could only dream about dreaming. And now that this is a reality, or it could be a reality, she wants to not let it go and do everything she can for it. And then she snuck in there for us how her first love said that he would support her if, she would be an idol. And then we come to find out that her first love was Aqua. So basically, her first love was the effing doctor, which is Aqua. And I'm just like, how mad is she going to be when it inevitably comes out that Aqua was in fact the doctor? And the fact that he hasn't told her for 15 years and he's had a suspicion this whole entire time, like she's going to tear dude up. But then also feel some type of way that, her first love, the first person that she felt these kind of intimate feelings for was in fact Aqua, which ends up being her brother, which is a whole nother ball game. And kind of crazy to me. So I just thought that was inserted for us as, like fans of the episode and stuff. Then the second moment is, Kana was getting really nervous and she started to fall under the pressure of stress and everything. And basically all the negativity that's kind of been following her as she's been trying to get her career started off. And how the pressure is kind of falling on her shoulders. And she was thinking to herself like, oh, the pressure of failure for these two fall on my shoulders. And she was kind of like, holding and, getting that burden on her. And she shared a really cool moment with Ruby of like Ruby calling her out saying, oh, you're nervous too, and blah, blah, blah. And then Kana just finally says what's on her mind because she has a nasty habit of just thinking something but saying something completely different. So she finally says what's on her mind, and Ruby puts it to ease and says, hey, whatever happened to you in the past, like we're meant to fail right now. Like it's okay if we fail. Like we're not gonna blame you for failing. Like we're rookie idols. We're trying to make it. We're trying to claw our way, not to the top, just trying to claw our way in. Like if we have to fail a dozen times, then we have to fail a dozen times. We're trying to push, prod, and claw our way in. And I think that, just that camaraderie and understanding that, like, we're going to fail is going to happen, I think kind of gave her a confidence boost, which means that they probably won't fail, which is going to be really cool. So I like those two moments that they shared with each other. And overall, really, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. For me, 10 out of 10 episode, easy. Again, Kana being the focus. I love seeing everything else. And we learned a lot more about her, too, and backstory and how her mom left her. And, the constant not being able to say what's on her mind and everything that she's been struggling with. It's just very interesting context and more of backstory for a character that I personally really enjoy. So let me know what you guys thought about the second to last episode of the season and episode number 10 in the comments below. I'll see you guys next week for the final episode. And I'll see you guys in the summer as well for summer anime. Hopefully I'll be having a couple of videos for what's coming up very soon. I just haven't had the time. All right, my friends. Peace.